taste for some homemade chicken Alfredo. So what I'm gonna do is plain and simple. I'm gonna actually try to time it all. I got my water boiling, got my heavy whipping cream. This is the only ingredients you need. Heavy whipping cream, Parmesan cheese, black pepper. Got a little bit of blackened seasoning I'm gonna put on the chicken, and a little bit of this Greek seasoning. It's real good. I got broccoli and all that stuff, but I'm not gonna bother putting none of that stuff in today. I'm just doing plain and simple. And I got some little green onions cut up, so I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of that over it. There go my chicken thighs. I'm gonna use those. And this is the pasta I got. I got my water already boiling, got my grill hot, and I'll show you it's real simple. Anybody can do it. And it probably takes like 10 to 12 minutes start to finish. So let me get everything real, cut my chicken breasts up, get it ready. Simple, just get it with the Greek sauce, Greek seasoning. I love this stuff. You don't want to put it too heavy because it's got a lot of salt in it. And then your blackened seasoning. I love this stuff too. And you put some, I'm just doing one side. And go a little bit heavier with the blackening, because it's also going to season the little season to the pasta. Then just go throw it on the grill. Very hot grill when I'm throwing stuff on it. So I turn it full throttle. And just throw the chicken on here. It don't take long. Should have sprayed my racks. I cleaned them. Always get your grill real hot and clean your racks, but I didn't spray anything on it to keep it from sticking, so some of this will. And I didn't trim it. It's boneless style. I didn't trim it. I didn't cut any of the fat off, like that right there. It'll burn off during this process. I'll be doing this grill full throttle. It's only been a couple minutes. It won't take long. Close it back down. I'll be back in a few minutes on this. I got my pasta, getting ready to throw it in. Got my water bubbling, get ready to throw my pasta in. I normally make mine, but today I just wanted something quick and fast. And I saw this on the shelf, so I decided I'd just grab it and try it. Just do something different. And throw it in there. Give it a few minutes. Don't take long. A little bit of fat on there. It's not even a little bit of grease, so it's actually not sticking because of that little bit of fat dropping around on there. Yep. I let it char this side a little bit. It's practically done. Because these little boneless thighs are cut real thin. And I don't want it dry. See. And another thing about it, if you ever boiling pasta, whether it's macaroni, spaghetti, any kind, always have your water boiling before you put your pasta in, because if you don't, it'll sit in that cold water and get soggy, and before it warms up, the noodles are soggy, sticking together. And I always add a little bit of olive oil in mine and make sure they don't stick. Always probe my stuff to make sure that the meat, especially with chicken stuff, I always probe it to make sure it's done before I mess with it, especially chicken and pork. Go ahead on and I'll make my sauce. Just throw a little bit of these in there. It's just something I normally don't do, but I'm just doing it because I had cut them up for something else the other day and forgot to use them. And it won't hurt anything. Give a little bit of color. I like to have everything hot when I add things in. This is the heavy cream going in. Gonna make my sauce. Let it thicken up a little bit. I do things my way. Every day could be a different day. I'm just gonna simmer this down till that heavy cream thickens up a little bit. Then I add a little seasoning in it. I might go ahead and add some now. Add a little blackening in. Rocking and rolling. And it's got to the consistency that I like, not milky. It's the creamy that I like. I still haven't added the cheese yet, but I'm gonna share a thing I like to do first. Here is all of that chicken meat. I like to add it in and let it simmer in it for a few minutes so it makes that cream go all through that chicken and it's extra tasty. Now I like to mix that chicken in, let that cream marinate through it as it simmers a little while, a few minutes, just 2 or 3 minutes. Get all that cream in each piece of chicken. So good. D-Chef Homes is no joke. I get asked every day why I don't start a restaurant. And I tell them because I don't want to slap somebody for sending something back to the kitchen complaining. If you look good close, you see what I'm saying about. See how that, you got that cream, look how it's sticking to the pot. See that? That's what you want. All that flavor. Just sticking up this cream, that's all flavor. That's why I just drain my noodles and get ready to add them. And in this go around, I'm adding them directly to the sauce. Because I'm just doing something fast and quick. And delicious! As Jerry Cloud used to say, woo, shit this thing. Make a puppy pull a freight train. Let me get this. And that, my friends, is when you did it right. See how that creamy sauce is staying on top of them noodles, not running all through like liquid. Got that chicken is impregnated with that good sauce and nice and tender and juicy. That is better than restaurant grade. D-Chef Homes knows what he's doing. Remember that. Y'all need to try this stuff. It's plain and simple. Plain and simple. Like that commercial, even the caveman can for the D Homes Balsamic vinegar, olive oil, herb mix. You can have it your way. Plain and simple, old school. Just nice and buttery. And that's it for today's D-Chef Homes. Tell me that doesn't look good. Free, quick, and simple. Try it. You always gotta have that. I like to throw it in the oven on like 425 and toast it so it gets good and stiff, crisp on the outside, good in the day. My buddy from high school, we was both at the port getting loaded. There was tons of people backed up at the window, standing there, waiting for the paperwork. And 3 guys was constant. It's nasty, hacking, coughing, and wouldn't cover their mouth. And me and my buddy was the only one had a mask on. And he was laughing because I told him I'm high risk. And he said, for real, what you had? I said, no, I'm high risk for slapping somebody that gets in my face coughing and don't cover their mouth. Now this is the consistency I want. See how that milk is heavy cream, is creamy now, not milky. And see how it's sticking to the pot on the side. That's what you want. That's what D-Chef Homes goes for. If you're gonna do these recipes, now I add the cheese in. The Parmesan. And as you can see, once again, I was at Target today. I get the cheapest of the cheap that I can find on anything that I'm buying. Alright, now stir that in. And that's all it takes to make your Alfredo. But it depends on how good it's going to be if you follow the D Homes cooking show. And you see what I'm saying about, look at that cream. What I want on my bread. Listen to this, listen to this. Real solid that is. That's what I wanted. That crust on the outside. And here I got a little balsamic vinegar, olive oil, and herb mix for dipping the bread.